Well, hello there, and welcome to Lesson 7 of Winning the Civil War Within. This is your biggest supporter, Mark Delaney, and today we're going to do something different. Now, basically, people who are watching this video are trying to improve their income through the business of marketing. They're trying to improve their body through better eating and better exercise, or they're trying to improve their finances by spending less money and being able to save and invest what they don't spend. And the Civil War Within talks about the obstacles that we create for ourselves to doing the behaviors that create the results that we want. Up to this point, I think I've done a good job of explaining what the Civil War Within is, the different components, the elements of us, and last lesson, we talked about what to do to stop before you do something and say, is this going to get me where I want to be? And to stop before you stop exercising or before you stop your marketing and asking the question, hey, did I do enough to get where I want to go? But up to this point, we basically looked at the Civil War Within as being an obstacle to our success. As if somehow the entire Civil War is about us not doing something to create more success. But the reality is the Civil War Within is also about being able to not go below a certain point. In essence, we don't do things that scare us needlessly. For example, I don't just wake up one day and decide I'm going to try a recreational drug. I don't decide I'm going to drink alcohol and run out in the middle of the street and risk getting hit by a car. There are certain things we won't do that puts ourselves in danger. There are certain things we won't do that'll cause us to go below where we think we should be, just like there's things within us that keep us from going above where we think we should be. But up to this point, I've talked about the Civil War as being something that keeps us from going up. But the reality is it also keeps us from going down. And the third reality that I want to talk about today is that it protects us. And the interesting thing is that the Civil War is between two parts of us. Our conscious mind, which makes logical and seemingly rational decisions based on the information before us. So following this formula as a marketer is something you can know to do in your conscious mind. Eating effectively, not spending money, exercising, and all those things are things we know we're supposed to do to get what we want. But then there's our subconscious mind, which doesn't really know that this formula will bring us what we want. It just knows that doing sometimes those things make us who we're not presently. So that war takes place within us in terms of being able to carry out this formula, eating effectively, and all the things we've been talking about. But there's another war that may be raging within us that we don't even know about. And I call that invisible problems. So below this video is another video that really explains invisible problems in detail. And I didn't want to duplicate it because I already made that video. So when this video is done, I want you to look at that video. And then below that video is a third video that'll have the rest of today's lesson in it for you, where I'm going to explain other elements of these invisible problems and how they affect you and what you can do to start to fight them. That's what today's lesson is all about. So this video is over. Watch the second video. When you watch the second video, there'll be a third video. I look forward to hearing your thoughts about this video when it's all done.